For years, A2P verification has been one of the biggest headaches for GoHighLevel users. But GoHighLevel just rolled out something new, and it's called the chat widget method. And it, no joke, makes the entire A2P process so much easier and faster. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly what this is, how this works, and how it could possibly change A2P verification forever. So today, Dom is going to be showing us a new and easier way to do A2P verification on HighLevel. Dom, let's not waste any time. Let's just get right into it.
Yeah, guys, we're going to get right into this video. And we all know that A2P is by far the most annoying thing in all of GHL. I'm not going to beat around the bush here. It is one of the most difficult things to do. And if you guys don't know what A2P is, it's basically the ability to get a verified phone number inside of GoHighLevel and to set up all the automations. So, when you go to a website for your client or you're building a site for your client, you build a form, they fill out the form, they get a text message. You got to be A2P verified for the most part in order for that to all work. It's a great way to keep stick rate up so that your clients never leave you, because who gets rid of their phone number? How often have you guys gotten rid of your phone number or your business line or even your website? These are all really sticky things. You do not want to mess this part up. And over the last 6 months to a year, maybe even 2 years since A2P really came out, it's been pretty hard. Declan made a video on it. It's super intricate, but there's a way easier method now. And if you guys haven't tried A2P in the last 2 or 3 months, then you probably have no idea what we're talking about. So very excited. It's the best way to get approved I've ever seen. And honestly, anyone can do it. So let's get into it. Let's talk about the new way to get approved for A2P and keep those clients paying forever. All right, guys, before I go into the registration, check this out. It says right here, you are A2P 10DLC compliant. Now, yes, I've done this for a long time. So both of these numbers that are A2P were filled out 2 or 3 years ago, but we want to see this on every single one of our accounts. So how do we do it? Let's get into it. Let's see this amazing little green banner on all of our sub accounts. And we're going to go do that with a blank sub account right now. So check this out. All right, guys, the first thing that you need to do if you're doing this on a blank sub account for a brand new client is they're probably not going to be integrated with LC Phone. And I can break down LC Phone for you in a second. But for right now, we want to make sure they're integrated with LC Phone or we can't even submit the registration form. So you're going to go back into your agency view, which is going to look like this. And then you're going to go in the settings of your agency view. This is not the settings of the sub account. This is the settings of your actual agency with GoHighLevel. Only you can see this. Your client cannot. So we're going to click on phone integration right here. And you're going to see a list of all of your different sub accounts. You're also going to see over here what they're managed by. If it says Twilio, it means you've probably had GoHighLevel for a long time because that's the original distributor, which is still the distributor we use today, but we use LC Phone now as the integration tool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to type in that sub account and it's a demo account right here. And it's the one that is not on LC Phone. We want it to look just like this one where it says LC Phone right here. So we're going to click this button right here to switch it to LC Phone. We're going to acknowledge all of that, click confirm, and we should be migrated over. So now it's migrating over to LC Phone, and that way we can easily get whatever type of approval that we need. Once you've migrated that over, you're going to see a brand new screen right here. We now have Trust Center. That's where we're going to be spending most of our time, over in the Trust Center section. Now check this out. Before we go over to Trust Center and do all the fun stuff for A2P, let me show you why we're trying to get verified. We're trying to get verified because we want to add a number. If we click add number, and we click add phone number right here, then you can choose the number that you want. And there's an easy way to filter all of that out as well. We're going to click filter right here. And I always do it by area code. Most businesses work within area codes. So I always do the first part of the number. I'm in Springfield, Illinois, and that is a 217. So if I type in 217 for the first part of the number, apply the filter, then you're going to see a bunch of 217s here. And these are all cities that are extremely close to Springfield, if not Springfield. And I can use one of these numbers, purchase it for $1.15 right there, and I'm good to go. But it will not function if I'm not A2P approved correctly. So that's why we're doing this video. So let's do it. How do we get A2P approved for this random account, brand new account? Let's pretend it's a client, and we're going to go through that process right now. We're going to click on Trust Center. And we're going to come down here to the A2P approval registration. We're going to click start registration. Now, this is the part that everybody gets scared of. They're like, this is so intricate. It's so insane. However, there is a new way to do this. So that's what we're going to be going over. The new version is so much easier. Let me show you guys why.
And guys, at any moment during this video, if you have any questions at all, drop them in the comments down below and I will answer them personally.
Yes, because it can still get a little intricate even with this method, but I promise it's like it has like a 90% approval rating. It's absolutely
Well,
insane.
we also do in the community. I'm not going to go too deep into this right now, but in the community, we have calls with Anna. She's one of the coaches, and we actually walk people through A2P, like legit hand holding. So that is also completely free with that 30-day free trial down below, either through me or Dominic, but we'll talk more about that later.
For right now, we're just going to start with the business details, guys. So this is very important. You don't want to mess any of this up. We're going to start with where your business is registered. We're going to be doing the US. US and Canada have two slightly different registration forms, but they're pretty similar. We're going to get to that in a second. We're going to do US right here, and then we're going to say, does your business have a tax ID? Of course, if you say no, you can still get approved. It's just incredibly difficult. So what that means is if you don't actually have a real business and you're trying to get approved for A2P and get verified to send text messages out just as like a regular person with no business, they're probably going to decline you unless you have insane reasons to do so. For this, you definitely want to have a tax ID. You want to have an EIN number. If you're from the US, we're going to get to that next, but you definitely want to have a business. So make sure that your client has a business, they have the EIN number, they're ready to go. We're going to click continue. And now we're on the fun part. So this right here is brand new. If you guys have not done A2P in the last like 2 or 3 months, then you have no idea what this is. It's called a CP575. Sounds complicated. It's not. Basically, this right here, as you can see, is upload your IRS CP575 document PDF, and it autofills everything, your EIN, all this, your business address. Do you need to do this? No, it's 100% optional. But I have genuinely had many conversations with the top guys at A2P at GoHighLevel, and they all tell me the same thing. If you add this, you will get approved faster and easier, and it's going to help you a lot. However, I just did this like 2 days ago, and I didn't have the CP575 for my client. I just didn't have it on hand, and we still got approved. So do you need it? No. Will it help you? Yes. Now, what is CP575? Let me show you really quick because I've got one on hand right now. Check this out. Okay. I am currently in Bizee, Bizee. This is my favorite software, my favorite company to work with whenever I'm filing for anything with the IRS, whenever I'm building my own EIN or my own business. It's so easy. I have videos on this if you guys want to see it. And you can genuinely build a business from nothing, from scratch, just by yourself for under like $200. And you don't have to go to the courthouse. You can do it all from Bizee right here. It's so awesome. And one thing that Bizee does is when you create your business, it gives you everything right here under the services tab, state and IRS filings. It gives you all the documentation that you would ever need. My accountant, my lawyers, anybody that I need to send this to, my financial advisor, I can send them all the forms here, and I can also use it for A2P. So check this out, guys. We've got a EIN tax ID number form. And if I click view document right here, it's going to pull up this company's ID number and everything we need. And check this out, guys. What do you see right here, Declan? What does this say? 575B. It's literally exactly what they asked for from the A2P registration. So we have the document right there inside of Bizee. Everybody gets this when they create their EIN. It's all right here, ready to go. So all I have to do is download this, boom. And now we're back in the registration and check it out. CP57. So very easy to find right there in Bizee. Let's upload it real quick. And now check this out. Once it's uploaded, it fills out all the information below. I don't have to fill out any of that.
Oh, that's actually awesome. I didn't
Look,
even know
it's
you
all
could do
right
that.
there. All I have to do is the business.
That's a
ID,
huge
business
time
industry.
saver.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? So now I don't have to fill in all that information. Boom, it put in the legal business name. The next step is going to be the business type right here. As you can see, it's an LLC. It says it right there. So we're going to do limited liability company or sole proprietorship. You can also do corporation if you have an S corp. Most of the time, it's going to be an LLC or an S corp or a sole proprietorship. For the business industry, this is of course going to be whatever yours falls into. If you don't see it in here, you can always go to ChatGPT and just say, hey, here's the list. Can you tell me what mine would fall under? Because it doesn't have to be specific. I did this the other day for landscaping, and we actually had to put it under construction. Landscaping goes under construction. We still got approved. That's kind of how it works. For this one, I believe it's more of a real estate company. I'm not, we're not going to fully go through all of that, but let me see if we have anything for real estate. Boom, right there, real estate. That should be fine. It's more of like a real estate management company, but real estate should be totally fine. And then lastly, we have the business email. This is very important because you have to get this verified. So check this out. I didn't know this like a couple days ago because they just added this in. I put in the client's business email, but I wasn't with the client and they had to verify it from their phone. So I had to call the client super quickly and be like, can you verify this really quickly? I didn't know that we needed it. They had to verify it. So make sure that whatever email you put in here, you have access to, or you're with your client to get it verified really quickly, or you can't move on to the next step. So for this one, I'm just going to put an email that I have so I know I can verify it. I also want to add in one really quick tip to get approved when you start putting in the business emails and stuff, especially in the brand details and everything else. You get approved more and easier if it's an actual domain email. So if it ends in com and it's their actual domain. So for instance, if I own seriosystems.com, which I do, and it was Dominic at seriosystems.com, that would get approved easier than a Gmail. They don't love Gmail, but for right now, it's fine. We're just going to put in my Gmail. You can still get approved. It's just, once again, we're doing anything we can to make this process easier for us. So any type of domain would work a little bit better. And then we're going to choose the business region of operations, USA and Canada, of course. And we're going to click continue. It's going to put in all the information for us. We didn't have to do any of it because we put in that document. But if you didn't have that document, you're of course going to put in that information yourself: country, state, street address, city, and zip code. Then you're going to click continue again. And we have the authorized representatives. This is pretty important. Usually it's just going to be the owner. It's going to be the business owner himself. So you're going to put in all that information. I'm just going to put in my own. And then lastly, we've got the job position. For this one, we will put in CEO, but you can put in other, director, GM, whatever it is that this person is. I would assume most of the time it's probably going to be the owner. So we can do CEO right there. Click continue again. And then we had to verify the address, like I said. So that's why it's really important that you have access to that address, or you have access to the client who has access to that address, that email address, so that you can send the OTP and get that verified really quickly. I'm going to go do that right now. And check it out, guys. We are email verified up here at the right. I do want to point out, you definitely should use a domain, or you might run into a couple issues. Try to use a domain email, just an email that's connected to your domain. If you're buying one on Cloudflare, GoDaddy, they give you easy access to get your own email domain. And I highly recommend doing that, or you might run into some problems on the Gmail or like a Comcast or a Yahoo, whatever. Next, we're on brand details. We've got low volume and high volume. None of you are probably sending 600,000 text messages a day. And if you are, you're probably a billionaire, so you don't even need this. And we're going to be doing these 6,000 a day segments. And then we're going to click continue. I'd also like to point out real quick that these fees that you guys are seeing right over here, the monthly fee, this is not what you're getting charged monthly. This is based off the 6,000 segments a day. So I wanted people to know that you're not getting charged $11 a month for every time you do this. You do get charged the one-time fee. And that's why it's so important to watch these videos and to follow everything that we do, so you don't have to keep doing this and keep resubmitting it, because you don't want to keep paying little fees here and there. But it's very important. Telecom costs money. This is not a lot of money to pay at all for a phone number. And the $11 fee is based entirely off of sending 6,000 segments a day, which you probably are not going to be sending. You might be sending 20, 30, 40. It won't be anywhere near that monthly. So don't be worried about that. I know a lot of people freak out when they see that. Click continue. All right, guys, here it is. This is the biggest update we've ever seen to A2P by far. We've got quick setup here and manual setup. The usual is the manual. Everyone's done the manual. And this is the way that you guys have seen for so many years. And you had to put in the use case. And
Terrible. Absolutely dreadful.
Isn't it insane? Yeah, it's one of the worst things ever inside of GoHighLevel. It's the only thing that I'm not super optimistic about. I'm pretty pessimistic about it. I always try to be optimistic like Declan on these videos and say, oh, it's amazing and this is amazing. It's not amazing. The manual setup sucks. It's not fun. It's annoying. You get declined constantly if one period is wrong, if one sentence is wrong, if anything is wrong on your website and doesn't match your form, if anything is wrong on your form and it doesn't match your phone number, you get denied. You have to keep doing this over and over again. So now they have a quick setup. GoHighLevel has done a lot of work behind the scenes to make sure that you don't mess this up. They actually don't even give you a chance to mess it up for the most part, because they do it for you. So check this out. We're going to do the quick setup. We're going to click continue. And this is also really important. They have 3 different options here. We have marketing, promotional, transactional, or mixed. Most of the time, you're going to be doing mixed. Now, if you fall into the marketing promotional only, then yes, you can do that. If you're transactional, if it's for appointment reminders and order confirmations and service updates, you can do that. But 99% of the time, you're going to be mixed, and you want to be registered for mixed. So we're going to do mixed, and we're going to click continue. Super important. You have to do this right. And it's like, honestly, the only part that matters in the campaign, because everything else is done for you. So check this out, guys. This is why this is so much better than any other A2P video you've ever seen online. This is all you have to do. So in order to get approved now, you only need a chat widget. You don't need a form anymore. You do not need a form and all these other crazy things and all the use cases. You only need a chat widget on your website. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the chat widget that's already A2P approved right here. It's built. This is the chat widget. This is what it looks like. I know it's not the prettiest chat widget you've ever seen, but if you want to get approved and you want to get a number, then you have to do this. And all you have to do is copy the code right here and then take it into your AI Studio web builder or your website builder inside of GHL or your WordPress web builder. I don't care, wherever it is, and you paste it into the body section of your site. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys how to do that real quick. We're going to just do it on a regular site, and then we're going to move on to the next step. Once you guys head over here to AI Studio, if you're building your website through vibe coding, which is what I highly recommend, obviously now that AI Studio is out, it's just so much easier. It's so much better, and you build beautiful sites in like 10 minutes. All we're going to do is go over to Ask AI, paste it right here, and then say, add in this chat widget, and everything is perfectly coded and it's ready for A2P approval.
And,
Now,
and real quick, are we able to do this also on regular web as well to just
of
slap?
course, you can do this not only for GoHighLevel website builders, but you can also do it for any type of website creating software. If you were doing it on GoDaddy or Google Domains, or if you did WordPress or Squarespace, you can just copy and paste this code right here into the body or footer section of that site. And that's all you got to do. And now it's building it right here. You're going to see it over in the bottom right-hand corner when it's ready. But here's the thing, guys. This is the most important thing you need to understand about this method. If you have any forms on your website, it will not get approved. Any form at all. Even if you have a calculator like this that leads to a form, you cannot do it under any circumstance. And all you have to do, it's so easy to do, is you just tell AI Studio to delete every single contact form. Like contact agent right here, if there's a form connected to that, it will not work. So I cannot stress that enough. I can break down the reason why, and they even tell you in the AP process, get rid of all forms. Do not have a form. Don't even have a calendar. Have nothing where someone can fill out information. Nothing. It can only be the chat widget. That can be the only form that you can have, is that chat widget. Cannot stress that enough. I'm probably going to bring that up like 2 more times. And we can just tell Ask AI to do it. Now, here's the thing. A lot of people are listening to me and they're like, but we need a form. We need a form on the website. I agree. You do need a form on the website. However, when you're getting A2P approved, you shouldn't. You should not have the form. It's way harder to get approved with the form. Once you get approved like this, boom, with the chat widget, then you can go back and add the form. You can do this. This is what everybody does. So once again, listen to what I'm saying. Add the chat widget right here and then remove any form at all, we are removing. So I'm actually going to do that once this is done right here. There, it's done. We're done right there. We're going to go to Ask AI. I'm going to say remove any form possible except the chat widget so we can be 100% A2P regulated. I'm even going to put in all caps, no forms. I don't even know if I have a form on this one. I might not have a form on this one, but either way, if I did, it's getting removed right now. And we're going to click publish at the top right here and check this out. Most of the time when you're doing AI Studio, you got a vibe preview right here. And we do not want a vibe preview. We want an actual.com, an actual domain. So all you're going to do is, of course, click add custom domain, and then you're going to type it in right here and add the records manually. That's not what this video is about. You type in the domain, GoDaddy, Google Domains, or preferably Cloudflare, and then put in all that information and you're good to go. And now we should be able to just type in www.serialsolution is the one that I did.com. Obviously, make sure it matches your business name and everything. You don't want to have a different name for your different business. It just gets confusing. So you want to make sure that matches. Click it, make sure it works. As you can see, I'm sharing it right now. It should all be fine. Everything should be good. We'll have the chat widget when it's fully updated, and then you're good. And we're going to take that serialsolution.com right there, copy it. The next thing we're going to do is paste it right here, and check this out. There is a checkbox right here. You do not want to click this. This is for age-gated content. So if you're like a bar and you have to have 21 and up age-gated content, then maybe you will have to click this, obviously. But for most people, you will not have to click this, and do not click this. It can mess up your whole thing. So we're not going to click it. We're going to scroll down, go. We also want to make sure that our website is compliance checked. So we're going to confirm that as well. Now, one thing I really want to break down for you guys is check this out over here. We have a privacy policy and a terms and conditions. You don't have to change anything in the chat widget privacy policy or terms and conditions. You don't have to make it yourself. The reason being is because GoHighLevel already did that for us. So it's perfect. However, you do need a privacy policy and terms and conditions for your website. And if you don't know how to do that, check this out, guys. GoHighLevel actually gives you one that will get you approved. It's all right here. And basically all you have to do is copy this, paste it into ChatGPT, and put in all the business information right here. ChatGPT will do it for you. And then you copy that and put it into AI Studio. So simple, so easy. Do not mess that up. Just copy, paste, you're good. And make sure it's on your website. This is for terms of service. And then this one right here is for privacy policy. This is literally not from me or Declan. This is from GoHighLevel. It will 1,000,000% work. We can put these documents in our affiliate program so you guys can get them, but you want to make sure you have both of these. It's super important. You're going to copy, take them into ChatGPT, put in the information, and then you're going to paste them into your AI Studio site, which is of course going to look like this. And then if you scroll to the bottom, you should have privacy and terms of conditions, and you should be fine. That's all you need to do. You don't need to do anything with the chat widget. Don't touch the chat widget. Anyone watching can do that copy and paste method. It's so easy. And once you paste it on to your website, you should be able to come down here, privacy and terms and conditions. AI Studio knows how to do that. They know how to build that. So you will have it all down here ready to go exactly the way that they need it on the A2P approval form. So that's it. That's literally it. Now check this out, guys. Once your website is compliant, no forms, absolutely none. They have the chat widget and the privacy policy and the terms and conditions on the bottom. Click continue. And check this out. What does it say right here? It says, make sure you copied the widget code. And it also said, remove all contact forms. Exactly what I told you. It tells you again, copy and continue. And check this out, guys. Look at this. I can't even put anything in here. It doesn't let me because it's done. They don't let you do anything because it's perfect and they don't want you to mess it up. And I'm very happy about that because we probably would. So all the use case descriptions, the sample messages, all the how do the contacts opt in and how do they opt out, it's all in here. It's done. So you don't have to do anything. It also puts all your information in here. B&B Pro Management LLC. It puts your phone number, your email. You're good to go. All you have to do is come down here to the business website compliance checklist and checkbox everything that applies, which is usually everything. My website is live and does not get 404, correct? I have made sure my TOS and privacy policy are on my website. I have made sure my address and business email are on my website. I have verified that there's no mention of affiliate or buying. I have successfully integrated the chat widget, and I confirm that no forms collecting phone numbers or SMS opt-in consent exists on any pages. Done. Once you're done, you review the application, and that's it. That's all you have to do. Literally, that's all you have to do to now get approved for A2P. I'm so happy. This has like a 90 to 95% success rate if you do exactly what I did. So you guys are going to be able to get so many clients approved with this method. Once you get approved, you're just going to come back to the phone number section. You're going to buy a phone number for that client or for yourself, for your own agency if you want. And you can go back into the website once that phone number is purchased and you're A2P approved. And you can genuinely put the forms back onto the website, onto the AI Studio website. You can still collect information from the forms. You can still run automation. You don't have to only run chat widget. So I want you guys to understand that. I don't want anybody to watch this video and be like, wow, I can't have a form. That sucks. That changes everything for me. I can't run ads correctly anymore. It's just to get approved. We're just trying to get a number. I cannot explain to you how important this video is for you guys and how important it is for all of GoHighLevel in the whole industry. We need these numbers. We need these approvals, and we need to be able to run automations correctly without having to do all these use cases and 900 other things. So I really hope you guys took this video and are going to do something with it and really try to get these numbers approved and do the chat widget method, because this is what I'm doing for every client. I'm genuinely going to make like 5 more of these videos this week for all the clients that I'm onboarding. I'm going to film them and I'm going to put them on my channel so you guys can watch them. But I just want you guys to understand that it really is that simple. We actually got approved for the brand in under 24 hours when we did the exact same thing you guys just watched. Under 24 hours, we got approved for brand, and it's probably going to take another 24 hours to get approved for campaign, and then we're good. It was so fast. It was so easy because it's already done. So that's what they're looking for inside of GoHighLevel for the registration. And like I said, Declan, I'm really happy that we made this video because it changes the game forever.
It really does, man. And I appreciate you going through this, but we actually have one last thing for you guys that is absolutely insane. And that is free help with A2P verification. So essentially what we have is a private community right down below where when you sign up with our 30-day free trial link, you are going to get access to all of our bonuses, including A2P help. So as you know, you get access to my entire private community full of winners, all of my trainings, which you've seen before, all of my sales scripts, AI prompts, the whole 9 yards. But the most important part, and this is specifically to do with A2P, we have calls where you can actually get guidance on this. So not just the call with me, not just the call with John and all these other coaches, but specifically the call with Coach Anna. She is an A2P wizard. Me and Dom have trained her. And as you see, this call is free. And you guys can come in, you can hop on with Anna on these calls. I mean, really with anyone in here, but Anna's the real specialist. Get on and she can help walk you through this step by step. So like no one else has a dedicated A2P call. We do. And the great part is, again, it's free and you get access to all this other support. So if you want to scale your agency, you want to actually learn how to make money with high level, go down below, click that 30-day free trial, get in and get access to these free goodies. But more importantly, If you want access and help to A2P verification trainings and one-on-one help, this is the exact place to do it. Any last notes on that, Dom, before we wrap up?
I mean, you already said it. It's the best place to be right now. Everyone's trying to get in here. You can get this even if you're not an affiliate. We have links in the description below for that. Nobody's doing it like us. We got the best affiliate program in the world, and we have a ton being added every single week. So you don't want to mess around. You don't want to miss out on this, especially for Summer of AI and especially for all these A2P approvals, because you got to get them approved.
Perfect. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments down below. If you are interested in the community, hit that 30-day free trial. But most importantly, I'm going to link a video that's going to be the entire phone system inside of High Level tutorial, so you can learn even more how to set it up, how to do text message marketing, the whole 9 yards. And again, that video is about to pop up. So thank you so much for watching, and watch the video that pops up right now.